What's up guys, welcome to another pickups video, and this is Games for Vlog number 19, dating from September October of 2016, and I'm running late as usual, but I don't think I bought that much stuff during that month, so we can pretty much breeze through what I got. First game I got is The Longest Journey, and this is for the PC in a kind of PS1 dual style case. It comes with 4 discs, it doesn't come with the manual, so I'm not too sure if I need a CD key for this. And basically this is like an adventure game, a 3D adventure game. And this is the first one. I've seen a let's play of the second one, which is Streamfall Chapters I think it's called, and it looks really good. I need to pick that up myself, and I decided to get this because this was just like 20p or something. So it says over 50 hours of gameplay, explore over 150 beautifully detailed locations, and lots of puzzles and very deep storyline to it. Developed by Empire Interactive I think, or Funcom, not too sure. So yeah, The Longest Journey. Next we got a couple of PS1 games. Most of you probably be familiar with a lot of these because they're quite common. Alien Trilogy, developed by Acclaim, and this is basically Aliens game, kind of like Doom and Wolfenstein. And I've played this when I was very young. I found it quite hard, but cool game. I'm not too sure like what reception that this got. I don't know if it flopped or sold well. I have a feeling it sold well, but you see these, I mean it's quite a common game. They made a ton of these back then. Next we got is Air Combat, and I believe this is the original, the very first Ace Combat game. I think this was what set off the Ace Combat series. It's obviously made by Namco, and it basically plays like Ace Combat. I had played this before when I was a lot younger, and I enjoyed these kind of pilot games, combat pilot games. I think this game, it probably looks terrible now, but this is very early in the PS1 life that this came out. Next we got is Victory Boxing, made by JVC I think, and this is actually a really fun boxing game. If any of you who haven't tried this out, if you like your fighting games, I can't really explain what the gameplay is like, but it's kind of arcadey. Can't really remember the first one, but I remember playing the second one a lot. So yeah, Champion Edition this is. Not too sure what that means. Next game is Porsche Challenge, and this is the Platinum Edition, and for some reason the manual is like thick as hell. I don't know why. A lot of you probably have tried this out on a demo. I mean, this is another like really early PS1 game, and for its time I thought the gameplay of it was quite smooth for a racing game. Obviously you can only drive Porsche cars, sorry. These PS1 games I got pretty cheap, so this is a game that I always wanted in my collection. The next game we got is, I mean it doesn't come with the case, but it's Earth Defense Force 2017 for the Xbox 360. They are fun games. It's more of a kind of arcadey, shoot 'em up, co-op as well, where you basically shoot giant like aliens and just crazy monsters. Who's this made by? I mean, they still make these games now, and it has a very big following. So I still need to get some of the newer titles from the PS4 and for the Vita as well. Glad I got this, even though it doesn't come with the case, but it was pretty cheap just for the disc itself. Next we got a couple of loose Game Gear games. Game Gear games. These came with a few of the Game Gears that I purchased that needed servicing or needed repairs. First one is Land of Illusion, Mickey Mouse. Awesome game, one of my favourite Disney games actually. This and I can't remember what the other Mickey Mouse game was for the Mega Drive. This is when like Disney was making very good sort of 16 or 8-bit games with their unique sort of cartoon style. And this is one to try out. I can't remember what my favourite one was. I think it was called Mickey Mouse Castle of Illusion. Next we got is Tailspin. And I don't really remember having this before, playing this before, but very similar style to the Disney games. Pengo. Never heard of this before or played it. I tried it out. It's kind of a puzzle game with penguins. Next we have is Putt and Putter, and this is basically a mini golf game. And we got a PS2 memory card. For some reason, that was on the my pile. This is a pretty cool thing that I got, and that is a boxed Game Gear. This came as spares and repairs, and I managed to fix this Game Gear and kept the box. It's actually in pretty good condition. Look at that of early 90s package design there. I'm kind of glad that I got this box because these go for roughly £60 average. This is very cool to see one of these. And also I picked up a TV tuner, and this is boxed as well. This came in a different bundle of Game Gears that I bought. Again, the Game Gears wasn't working, so I had to fix it up. And look at that, I mean look at the packaging in the back, what you can do with it. Obviously they won't work now because these only receive analog signals and everything is now digital. But what you can do with these is you can connect these to any sort of device, or not any device, any console, provided that you've got the AV cable, and you can actually play like your PS4 on one of these TV tuners, which I'm actually going to try. I did buy one of the cables for it. I just need to get around to connecting it up and playing a newer console on one of these TV tuners. This is it here. As you can see, it has like the it has a headphone jack, AV external port, obviously the antenna, which is useless now, but this is a pretty cool tech for like going back 20 years ago. I think it's crazy. Sega was doing big things back then, experimenting in lots of different stuff. I'm stoked that I got one of these. And if you got a Game Gear yourself, I do recommend just picking one of these up, just to mess around with the screen and trying different consoles on the TV tuner. Last little accessory I got is a magnifying glass for the Game Gear, similar to the Game Boy ones where it has a light as well, but this one doesn't have one. This was just a clip-on, and it enlarges the screen, which actually works pretty well. Like, I thought it would mess my eyes up for a bit, but I did try this out and I was playing Sonic on there pretty damn well, and it was quite clear. Last thing we got is this little book here. It's called Where's Sonic? And basically this is Where's Wally take, but Sonic, and not as hard as Where's Wally. As you can see, this is when like Sonic was very popular. When was this published? It doesn't say, but this actually cost $2.99, probably back in like 93 or something, or 94. Yeah, all you got to do is in each zone you got to find Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, Dr. Robotnik rings. How many rings? 10 energy rings, 2 energy shirts, a pair of sneakers, and 1 Chaos Emerald. And you've got a test zone here, the tutorial mode. Yeah, I'm surprised to see this actually. I've not seen this before. I didn't even know they made like a Where's Sonic. Oh, look, Glacier Zone. All those penguins. Pretty crazy stuff. So yeah, that is my pickups vlog number 19 for September and October. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will be catching up on the rest of the pickup video. So yeah, stay tuned for that. So thanks for watching guys, and I'll see you again soon.